and may the odds be forever in your favor. Here to spread some Christmas cheer to some kids who are ailing here at Medical City's Children's Hospital. Whoa! Batman did it! Batman did it! Yes! 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 In the world of college football, certain venues could be difficult for the visiting teams. Iowa State's Jack Trice Stadium is one of them. A loud crowd, a hungry team, could be difficult for the opponents. Jeff Campbell, the coach of Iowa State, is going to make sure it's going to be that way. He's on the Donniesport football show talking Iowa State football in 2017. Also, Joel Lanning will be on. He's going to talk about his conversion from quarterback to linebacker. He's going to give us a progress report. Iowa State Cyclone Football. The preview right now on the Donniesport football show.
What's performance there so far?
Well, you know, number one, I think the transition, that's never an easy transition, you know, going from the quarterback to now going onto the defensive side of the football. But, you know, Joel has kind of been a beacon of excellence within our program, really from the day that I've gotten to Iowa State. You know, you talk about laying a foundation of attitude and effort. Joel was that and has been that. And, you know, I think we got to the end of the football season, we saw one of our best football players not playing consistently for our football team. And it's my job to find an answer because that's not good enough. And, you know, as I looked at it, I think we initially talked after the season of maybe it'd be on the offensive side of the football, knowing that he's a really good ball carrier, really good with the ball in his hands. And I think as I thought more of it, almost kind of put myself in a GM mentality of where do I see this guy? What does he have the ability? A phenomenal athlete, maybe one of the best athletes in college football for a big skill football player. Where's this guy really fit and where can he help our football program? So he's taken this leadership role and really excelled on the defensive side. You know, I probably was taken back a little bit about just as much growth as he was able to make from practice 1 through 15. And, you know, I do think playing where he played, you know, he really has an understanding about playing at that depth of where he played on the offensive side, but now it's just a different mindset and different mentality. But Joel always played with a linebacker's mentality at quarterback, but transitioning to now tackling and playing in space and doing those things. I think that's been probably his biggest transition, but it's been really fun to watch. And I thought by practice 13, 14, 15, boy, he looked like he belonged for sure.
You get to see corners, you get to see blitzes coming, everything like that. And you know, as a Mike linebacker now, you have to see the pulling guards, the tackles coming across, and you got to see the fullbacks. You got to kind of see motions a little bit and understand formations and everything. So I kind of say like my eyes are a huge deal. Because if I see the right things, then I'll react quickly and I'll make the play a lot faster than I would if I didn't see it.
I need to play at TCU, so a TCU-related question is one for you. Do you have to prepare any differently when you play TCU? I mean, do you remember anything that stands out?
You mean like offensively?
Yeah, well, yeah, speed-wise. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to talk general because you moved, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like a good example would be like Tech. You know, they're kind of more of that air raid program. You know, so with those guys, you obviously want to have an extra DB in there, you know, because they throw it so many times. But I mean, now that Patrick Mahomes is gone, you know, they might change it a little bit. I don't even know what they might do. So I mean, they could still throw it a lot, or they could run it a lot more. I mean, but like TCU, they have a great quarterback, Kenny Hill. You know, he throws it well, and they have a good running backs. You know, they got the slot receiver Turpin, great player, moves quickly. So I mean, you just got to like see those guys and see what they do, and just study those guys and you know, study their formations that they're like getting them the ball in. So I mean, just watching those little things.
Well, you've probably been asked this a lot already, but who approached you about becoming a linebacker?
Yeah, Coach Campbell did actually.
Okay.
I mean, after a year, you know, after last season, kind of losing my position a little bit, you know, kind of coming that true Wildcat quarterback. I wanted to know what he was thinking anyways after the season, so we met right away, talked. You know, nothing was mentioned about linebacker then. And then late January, early February, right before spring ball, you know, we had some people leave the team, and we needed some depth at linebacker because we didn't really have any. I mean, we lost some guys, and he just asked me if I wanted to play Mike linebacker. You know, and I said for sure. You know, I'm down for whatever to help the team. And just kind of went from there. You know, he said, we'll try it. I mean, if you don't like it or it's not working out, we'll put you back on the offense and we'll find a way to get you on the field, you know. But ever since the first spring practice, you know, it's just kind of taken off from there.
So you weren't offended at all about when he suggested?
No.
Or did you suggest it?
No, he suggested it. I wasn't offended about it. I'm a team player. I don't need all the whatever followers on Twitter and all that stuff. You know, I just trying to play football and have fun playing with my teammates, win games.
What do you like about the position?
You know, I just like how it's like kind of free. You know, I'm outside of the box, you know, covering people. I'm inside the box, filling holes. You know, I mean, it's just a lot more moving around out there. It's fun. You know, the quarterback, you're kind of just like stuck in a little area. But I mean, it's still fun. You can run the ball and do all that stuff. But I just run around and hitting people is falling apart. So.
Is it weak side, middle?
No, I'm playing middle linebacker.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, had you ever played?
I played linebacker in 8th grade.
Okay.
So I played defense before. It's been a while, but I mean, it didn't really take long. You know, I kind of figured out quickly that I could do it. You know, just kind of understanding what I need to do on defensively and understanding our play calls was kind of the hardest part. I mean, I knew I could make a tackle.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I could run with those guys because I can run pretty well. So just had to, you know, have confidence in learning the playbook really quickly.
How about pass coverage? Is that a bit of a learning experience?
Yeah, I mean, because as a Mike linebacker, very rarely are you in man coverage. You know, most of the time you're covering the back. Every once in a while you have to, you know, push the number 3 receiver or whatever and try to reroute them and cover them. But like, I think that was the hardest part for me, was just kind of understanding to like hit the receivers, you know, kind of get them off their course a little bit to help safeties and corners and stuff like that, you know. But I think my coverage is fine. I mean, I got to work on it, obviously, because I haven't been there. You know, I also got to work on my run stopping ability. So, I mean, I still got a ways to go, but I mean, I feel great where I'm at right now.
So do you guys not run Tampa? Any Tampa? Or?
I mean, we do. It just depends on game situations. I mean, we kind of.
A lot of middle linebackers like Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, dropping way deep. I mean, it's fun. It's a pain as a quarterback, though, I can tell you that. I mean,
yeah, you've seen the other side.
Seeing someone run right down the middle, you know, running a post, well, you can't throw it because there's someone sitting right there, you know. So, but I mean, yeah, we'll run it. I mean, it just depends on situation and who we're playing.
Is the plan for you still to do some short yardage, some offense specialty?
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, I don't really have an idea of what they're thinking. You know, you can see me quarterback, running back, somewhere else on the offense, but that's kind of just their deal. You know, I want to do it. I want the ball in my hands if I can still. But yeah, I mean, I have no idea what they're thinking, so it kind of just depends how the season goes and who we're playing and stuff like that.
I guess you'll know your quarterback days are completely over when they put you at fullback. That's the backfield option. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Neanderthal forever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't playing defense, you might have seen me there. You might have seen me like the H-back or something, you know, fullback, running routes and stuff like that. So who knows? But I don't really have an idea of what they're thinking.
You're the most You're the most intriguing athlete in this room today, going from quarterback to linebacker. I mean, I know that's like a big conversion, but if you recall, and you mentioned it, in junior high you played both positions, so it was the conversion for it is rather easy.
Yeah,
so
I
far.
mean, I've done it once before. When I was younger, actually, I played both of them, and it's been done before at Iowa State. We had a quarterback back in the day, switched to linebacker. So I mean, it's doable. I mean, you just got to have the mindset to do it and want to do it, and just understanding the game and learning it quickly.
Any linebacker in the NFL that you look at and you want to compare your style to? Anyone you like?
Compare my style to?
Yeah.
I don't really know my style yet, but you know, I like watching Luke Kuechly. I mean, I was watching him before I was even a linebacker. I got some former teammates that are in the league right now that play linebacker. You know, AJ Klein, Jeremiah George, those guys. You know, I like watching them. You know, so just watching former guys, and Luke is. There's some good guys like Hightower for the Patriots. You know, just good guys.
What was the culture shock?